Yeah. Dr. Tour, you mentioned that, if we go back to 1930, if we go to 1950, how has the sequencing of DNA, which is a much more recent advancement, changed this entire discussion?
Well, in 1953, the structure of DNA was determined, but that didn't tell us how DNA really codes for the enzymes that are going to be needed. That came a few years later on three letters. Three letters designate a particular amino acid in a protein sequence. And so that's when we learned that. And then there's many surrounding mechanisms that allow the assembly of these little enzymes. But just having that structure doesn't do anything because you have to have the code. So without the code, in other words, just if you have a computer code with ones and zeros, until those are put in a logical sequence that will code for something, nothing's going to run. So inherent in the DNA is not just a random box of letters. So if you just take a random box of letters and shake it up, you don't get a book. I mean, there's nothing you can read. You have to have the coded structure to put that into words. And those words then have to go into sentences in order to have the structure. We don't know how those words were put together. We don't know how those sentences were put together. That's where we are, and so we remain clueless on that.
Fact 4. Prebiotic forces cannot create a basic cell by arranging the 4 basic building blocks. DNA and its stored information data is useless by itself.
There is solid scientific evidence that you are designed. Come visit us at ageofdesign.org.